And here we go, late nighting with Sundry Sports for Thursday, July 30th. It's the 30th already. Beginning with Cowboys Wire, we have Cowboys news, COVID opt-outs, roster dropouts, pupped but will not pout, Elliott tops Mount. Okay, somebody thinks that they're clever. It certainly is an unprecedented year for the NFL and the opening of the 32 teams training camps. I'm guessing that's probably new. Let's see. Yeah, from yesterday. That's the newest we're going to get with Cowboys Wire. It certainly is an unprecedented year for the NFL and the opening of the 32 teams training camps. Today, more players started to use their ability to opt out of the 2020 season due to the COVID-19 panic. The Cowboys recently lost wide receiver Jon'Vea Johnson to a positive test and now lost rookie wideout Stephen Guidry to the opt-out option. A positive test shouldn't mean that he's lost for good. Give him a couple of weeks. What the fuck? Veterans have reported to camp. The NFL Top 100 has been making some headlines, and the Cowboys have 5 representatives so far. Did Jamal Adams make some calls to the Cowboys himself last season? Despite some early concerns, DeMarcus Lawrence has also reported to Cowboys training camp. Doesn't he count as a veteran? All this and much more in today's Cowboys news. NFL Top 100. Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott nets top 25 ranking. Who is the best member of the Dallas Cowboys? Their running back, according to fellow NFL players. The Cowboys ended up with 6 players in the top 100, with Elliott by far being the highest ranked. Allowing fans at Cowboys home games would be same high-risk conduct NFL's COVID-19 protocols prohibit. Fans attending Cowboys home games... Now, what was that? Fans attending Cowboys home games could go against the league's protocol when it comes to COVID-19 restrictions. High-risk conduct. Even if they're all 6 feet apart and wearing masks? Well, gee, I guess the masks don't do anything then, huh? It's obnoxious. The latest news on that was that they weren't going to be selling season tickets. They'll be selling tickets to individual games. And what exactly is the league going to have to say about that? Seahawks' Jamal Adams reportedly lobbied Cowboys players to fuel possible trade to Dallas, tanking his chances. Before being traded to the Seattle Seahawks, All-Pro safety Jamal Adams campaigned to members of the Cowboys to get him in Dallas, which crushed any hopes of it happening. Well, I mean, you'd think by now people would know the right way to do these things. Rookies, selected veterans returned to the Star. Veterans Sean Lee, Tyrone Crawford, Anthony Brown, and Blake Jarwin joined the rookie class as they returned to the Star in Frisco. Cool. Love Me Tender. Nose tackle. I think that's... Okay. Okay, whoa. They spelled it... They spelled his name wrong twice. First in the headline and then in the... Wooda. Anwan Wooda. Okay. Nose tackle Antoine Woods agrees to ERFA 1-year Cowboys offer. What is ERFA? FA is free agent. The Cowboys get even more help on the interior defensive line as veteran Antoine Woods has signed his ERFA offer. That's just disrespectful. Get the guy's name right. Report. Despite concerns, DeMarcus Lawrence shows up for Cowboys camp on time. Former All-Pro DeMarcus Lawrence shows up to training camp on time despite recently voicing concerns due to the COVID-19 panic. Hasn't everybody been voicing concerns? It's all about getting your voice heard, right? Tweet from Bobby Belt on tomorrow's edition of the Boys and Girl podcast at Slater NFL, and I speak with NFL agent at David Cantor, who describes DeMarcus Lawrence's evaluation of the 2020 season as still ongoing, but that he feels good. Cowboys rookie wide Cowboys every time it says rookie wide receiver, I say Wookie. Yeah. Cowboys rookie wide receiver Stephen Guidry. See, isn't that not the right spelling? Is it Guidry? Because it said Guidry up top. Opts out. Won't get financial stipend. Undrafted free agent receiver Stephen Guidry joins Maurice Kennedy as Cowboys players who have opted not to play in 2020. And I'm guessing because he's a rookie is why he won't get any financial stipend. 20 questions. What happens when players opt out? The NFL has seen plenty of opt-outs as camps open around the league. What exactly does it all mean? The Mothership's David Hellman and Nick Eatman break it down. Dontari Poe, Tyrone Crawford, start out on Cowboys' PUP list. Players unable to perform. That's right, I remembered. Totally unrelated to some of the aforementioned COVID-19 opt-outs, the Cowboys made a few roster moves today involving a few high-profile players. That's it for that. 2020 roster, Cowboys trim running back and defensive tackle positions ahead of COVID deadline. Yep. Because having less guys on the roster is somehow going to make everything better. Everything really is better. Better than you think, but nobody will accept it. Nobody is allowed to accept that this is really not as bad as everybody is being led to believe. The Dallas Cowboys, like all 32 NFL franchises, have a new roster cut-down date added to their offseason calendar. Dak Prescott lands all over a map in quarterback rankings heading into 2020. Debating where quarterbacks rank among their peers is an exercise as old as the forward pass itself. For the ones without the kind of team something. Among his peers, I'd say his ranking is probably not very high, which is why it makes no sense that people kept talking about how he needs more respect and he deserves more money. The Oxford Club, the single stock retirement plan. A $3 stock to change your life. Cowboys rookie wide receiver Stephen... Guidry. Not Guidry. Won't get financial stipend. Dontari Poe, blah, blah, blah. Joe Thomas returned to Cowboys, but will his role expand in 2020? Antoine Woods. Cowboys free agent signing cornerback first on team to opt out over COVID. Jameez Olawale keeps returning to Cowboys team that doesn't trust him because apparently he's a receiver, but we have so many other receivers, and I guess he has not been trustworthy when he's been targeted. Poor guy.